I'll wait for some people to come in the room. Uh, Man, and so we've come full circle to another year of different adventures, different things, different stories, different outlooks, different outcomes, different experiences. Yeah. So I got three watching, so I'm gonna start talking. Yeah, hello everyone. I'm glad everyone made it. Just wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone. Well, the year is not exactly here yet, but we've come full circle again. We've made it. Well, we're not just out of the woods yet. What up, Bias Show? What's going on, brother? Just just doing my annual end of the year stream and just telling people that I'm glad I made it and what to look forward to, what my goals are. Well, I've said this before in past streams that I don't make New Year's resolutions. It's just not something I do. I just make an effort to improve on my life and just do things differently. I make an effort to just do things that I didn't do before, just to make an effort to do and for fruition what I've been trying to do. What up, skies? What's going on? Make an effort to just yeah, do better. Because a lot of times people making these New Year resolutions can be real problematic, and sometimes people just don't follow through. And a lot of times, a lot of people make these New Year's resolutions. They do so out of emotion. They get caught up in the festivities of the new year, of it being a new year, and a lot of times, sometimes these resolutions that people make are just not realistic to begin with. They're just not realistic, and sometimes people just don't follow through with what they're doing because it's real easy to fall back in a rut. I mean, I get it. I mean, we get all emotional because a lot of us we made it through a new year. We're glad we did things. What's up, Cap? We're just glad that we just got through the new year. We're just glad that we just made it through with no drama. I mean, there was drama, but we made it through it. So one of the things I'm going to do this year. What's up, Ryan? Ryan Clark in the house. This year, so what I'm definitely planning on doing is following up on the things that I want to do, and I want to do it more so approach it with an aggressive approach and just do things differently. I'm just ready to get out of the same way of doing things and just do something different. Um, I got all kinds of stuff that I have planned, that all kinds of goals I want to meet. I mean, don't we all have goals? I mean, I have goals I want to meet that I intend to. Don't you all have goals? Not to mention this January I have a birthday coming up, so I'm a January baby. So you know, but one thing I'm definitely feel blessed for is that made it through the new year. I'm blessed. I feel blessed to have made it. A lot of people did not make it this year, and for those that didn't make it, we just have a moment of silence and just remember them and just keep them in our memories. So I just want to bring that up. I'm not gonna be on here long, but I just want to just bring up things and just talk about some goals and just talk about ways we could more so accomplish what it is that we want to accomplish. A lot of times people that when people, like I just said, make New Year's resolutions, they get caught up in the emotion. They get emotionally involved in the festivities and the hype of the new year, but many fail to follow through. Like you have people who talk about losing a certain amount of weight, and they just get so excited and they feel motivated. But then after all the New Year hubbub and all the New Year partying and stuff wears off, it's back to the same thing for people. So back to the same old routine. So that's how that is, and a lot of people fall back into the same rut that they were in. So, but yeah, definitely one of the things I have every intention of doing is following up on what it is I want to do. Hey, Queen Mina, what's going on with you? So that's definitely want to follow what it is I want to do. Hey, Trish, what's going on? Everybody say hello to everybody. Everybody support each other. Everyone get to know each other. So yeah, YouTube I understand is doing some new things now. There's certain words and stuff you can't use anymore, certain rhythms. So anytime when people want to follow each other, just say I'm support this person or follow them. It goes for me too. So I get myself used to saying different words. I get myself used to saying different things because YouTube will fuss. Um, I do have some new hours, more hours on my job, so I'll be able to, I'll be working a little bit more, but at the same time, I'm gonna be following my goals and accomplishing the things that I want to do. So I'm gonna definitely be doing that. So as always, gonna lay down the ground rules. I mean, a lot of you have heard it before, but in case there's anyone new in here, I'm gonna say them again. First of all, welcome everyone to my stream. I hope you learned something. I hope you all get to meet each other. I hope you all come back, and I hope you enjoy it. Those who, if you don't have any, if you don't like the content, if you don't like anyone in the chat, by all means, you could feel free to go. You don't have to stay here. I would love for you too, but I'm not going to make anyone stay. So, anyway, anyone is welcome. I want people to feel welcome here. I want people to feel that they can come here and enjoy the content and enjoy people on there. And like I said before, everyone get to know each other. If I sound a little bit down, it's because I am tired. I'm kind of sleepy myself. I probably haven't been resting like I need to. I must admit, I have been going to sleep at some rather late hours and stuff. See, I'm yawning right now. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I have definitely some New Year's goals. Some resolve. What time is it, Mina? Here it is 10 something. So yeah, I'm on Pacific time. It's probably a little bit after 10:30. So yeah. So how was everyone else's day today? What did you all do? What did you all do? Where'd you go? And I hope everyone had a For those of you who celebrate it, sorry. For those of you who do celebrate it, I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you spent some time with family. I hope you got a chance to have some good dinner. You know, I was out tonight with some friends of mine. We just went there. We just went out and had a bite, fellowship with each other, then came on back home. So these are things. One thing I'm learning is to not take things for granted. Too many times people take stuff for granted, and we don't realize what we have until we lose it. And I think that's very important to know, that not to take stuff for granted, not to take each other for granted, and not to waste your time. Because one thing I learned about time, time is a commodity that you can never get back. So when you waste someone's time, you're basically, it's something you say, you're wasting. Well, just don't waste people's time, because it's something you can never get back. So what's up, Angel? So it's just something to remember. Like, one thing we have in this is a saying that we have here in the industry. It goes like this: if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late, and if you're late, you're fired. And those are some words to live by. Those are some important words. It also teaches and instills discipline. One thing you definitely want to learn to do, and I'm speaking to myself as well, is want to learn to be early for something. And I can't think of the times when I've been late for things so much, because either that I didn't leave early enough or plan early enough. But definitely, it's very important to be on time. It's very important to not waste time. Procrastination is the enemy of success, and I procrastinated long enough, and that's something. I definitely, another habit I want to break. Mina says, I try to find something to be grateful for before I even get out of bed in the morning. I know that's right. I know that's right. And that's the way we should all strive to be. Strive to be grateful for something. I don't take nothing for granted anymore, not even the slightest thing, because when I'm walking down the street and I see people lined up in tents and laying on the sidewalks and stuff, it makes me even more so grateful for what I have. And a lot of us, we just have this mentality that we get up in the morning, no, well, that's not me, so I'm not concerned about that person. So that's something that we don't realize, that a lot of us don't realize, that could be us out there. Yes, exactly. When you procrastinate, you are robbing your futures. Oh, wow. Now that's a good way to look at that. Yeah, you are. Hey, Spirit of Truth, how you doing? Gonna watch it before. I get up. Good evening. Yes, appreciate our blessings in heaven. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, that's the one thing. Yeah, learn to not waste time, and be grateful. I mean, we don't always get the things we want, but be grateful for what we got. And that's not to say not to strive to get the things you want. By all means, do that. That's what I want to do. But definitely be grateful. Gratitude is very important, because in today's society, we see people that have this self righteous, privileged, entitled attitude that they're owed something, and don't even realize that nobody owes you anything. Nobody has to do anything for you. Nobody has to put you in the privileged position. No one has to give you the best seats. Some people feel this way. Some people have to get a reality check, and they have to realize, hey, this is not what you're used to. This is the real world. So these are just things to definitely remember. I remember growing up, used to watch Saturday morning cartoons, and they always had this PSA that came on in between the cartoons called One to Grow On. And on One to Grow On, they would have people, many of them celebrities, coming in and giving little excerpts and little advice and on what to do. Hey, EE, and what to on how to be toward people, and basically little life anecdotes. Hey, Kiki Green, how you doing, sister? I haven't seen you in a long time. EE says, moving on up. I know that's right, Aaron. Oh yeah, new things. Great advice for everyone. Yeah, but yeah. So I mean, that's the what? Oh yeah, One to Grow On. So they gave little life lessons, little anecdotes on how to just navigate this thing called life. But my, now has we've seen the pendulum has really swung. We're living in a new day and a new age. We lived in a new society today, where we just have a society that feels more privileged than anything. But there's still hope. And that's the one thing I definitely see, that even though it doesn't look like it, I really still believe that there's hope in the society. And I believe that hope, in God, all things are possible. I mean, and it's true. I mean, we don't have to always accept the hand that's dealt to us. Because I believe in God's favor. And when He favors you, there's nothing that no man or woman anywhere alive can do to stop it. So people, these are definitely some things to really think about. I mean, I'm looking forward to 2019, but at the same time, I'm making an effort even right now to do things differently. Do things differently from the way I was doing them. Um, Spend a little bit more time preparing, setting goals so I can get things accomplished that I want to get. And the one thing, like I said before, time is something you can never get back. So it's really good to not waste your time. It's not good to waste anyone else's time either. Because when you waste people's time, people tend to look at you in a different way. They tend to see things, they tend to see you in a whole different light. And that's something that you don't want to happen. You don't want people, you don't want a bad reputation. You don't want people to look at you as if someone, oh yeah, this guy wastes people's time. He's no good. Or she's not to be trusted. No, she wastes people's time, and that's not a good way for people to be towards somebody. That's not a good way to be. And I'm speaking to myself as well. The one thing we definitely want to do, we want to learn to be more respectful of our time and respectful of other people's time. The things that I'm saying for 2019, I'm not making unrealistic goals or unrealistic advice, but I'm saying some things because I've seen the stuff, I've seen what I've done before, and realizes that sometimes the old ways of life, the old ways just don't work. It's something you gotta do differently. So, and I wanted to just bring that up. Another thing I wanted to mention too is that once you don't get that time back, sometimes you don't get a chance to make up for what it is you missed. So this is just things to think about. For a long time, I've always thought about doing things instead of doing it. Back in the 90s, Nike had a commercial called Just Do It. And that is an attitude I am applying to my life. I've been applying it to my life. And not think about it. Don't give yourself time to think about it. Because when you give yourself time to think about something, that's when the opportunity arises for all kinds of thoughts that will sway you or make you lazy to not do it, and then you start putting things off for tomorrow, and then tomorrow gets here, then you put it off for the next day, and the next day gets here, you still don't do anything, then you put it off for next week becomes next month, the next month becomes next year, and before you know it, you're back at square one. Nothing was accomplished. You didn't do what you set out to do. And I speak on this from personal experience because I've done it. And I see where it's gotten me, and it makes me even more frustrated than I was before. Because, see, one of the things I definitely do is I spend a lot of time soul searching. I do a lot of talking to myself, about the things that I want to change in my own life, about how I want to do things differently. So I just wanted to put these little tidbits out for people, little give some friendly advice to everyone about what to do and how to get things going. And I'm not preaching to folks. I'm not I'm not telling people what to do, what to stop doing. What's up, Andre, my brother, little brother Andre Toppin? I'm not I'm not telling people that what they should or shouldn't do. Just giving friendly advice as usual. But a new year is upon us. Let's just my mom said this. She resolves to do things, and to she doesn't make resolutions, but she makes a resolve. I think I got what she was saying. When you make a resolve, that's the basically like finishing what you started. And that's something I've had a problem with doing, was starting something, but not following up, not finishing. And that's something I definitely want to change. I am definitely going to do something about that because only I can do it. So this is what I want to tell people. I wanted to talk to people about spending and doing what we need to do. Just doing it while we still can. Don't think about doing it, but just getting out there and doing it. Because the one thing I've come to discover is that sometimes you can get in your own way. Trust me, I know what I'm saying because I've gotten in my way plenty of times in my own way. Yep, exactly. How you doing, Javon? JB. Wait, well, how you doing? Sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Just do it. I mean, it sounds easier said than done, and I know, but I'm challenging myself. This is a challenge, and I'm willing to accept my own challenge to just do it, to just stop thinking about it and just do it. Oh, Joey, is this my cousin Joey? Pastor Joey, what's going on, cousin? Y'all, this is my cousin Joey Boston in Florida. This is my cousin. He's the son of my aunt Gwen. My aunt Gwen went on to be his mom is my dad's oldest sister. Man, what's going on, cousin? Philly Tech Reviews, what's going on, brother? Oh man, I'm motivated now, but the one of the things that we definitely have got to learn to do is just to stop procrastinating. I put myself at the top of that list because I consider myself the king of procrastinators. But I'm definitely going to not going to kick myself for it, because see, that doesn't help you either. Beating yourself up when you're down, beating yourself up is never the answer either. You're gonna always we make mistakes, but we get back up and we work on those mistakes. That's why there's erasers at the end of pencils. Donnie McClurkin, one of my favorite gospel singers, did a song called "We Fall Down But We Get Up," and that song, the title of it just rings volumes. We fall down, but we get up. That's basically what it's saying. Is the song is That's exactly what it's saying. We make mistakes, but we get up, we dust ourselves off, and we keep on going. That's right. Because a saint is just a sinner that fell down. Mm-hmm. What's up, Jalen? So yeah, family. That's just how that's just how it is. We just get back up and keep on with the race. Mm-hmm. And once we get back up, keep it moving, be in motion, go on to more adventures. Go on to go on to more things. Just go on to what I'm trying to say. I think I'm probably halfway tired and stuff. Hey, Annette B, how you doing, Queen Annette? Everyone, this is Annette B. Yeah, everyone, but yeah, everybody mingle with each other. I love to see people mingling. I don't have no problem with people getting to know each other, follow each other, support one another. No, that's what is good. I'm well, Annette. I'm pretty well. Thank you so much. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to see you. But yeah, one of the things I'm definitely going to do in 2019 is aggressively pursue what it is I want to pursue my dreams, develop my channel, build up my brand, build my business. The things that I should have done, I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. Just pick up where I left off and just keep on going. Yep, let's keep on going. Because we can't continue to cry over what we didn't do or what we didn't set out to do. We can't cry over things that never were, things that have been, oh well. So, okay, so 2018's come and gone. You didn't do anything. Well, 2019, as long as you have air in your lungs, you're able to breathe, you're able to move, you can accomplish anything you want to accomplish. So, when I say this, I speak to myself and everyone else. Just get up and get out and do what we need to do. Hmm. And my main goal is just to stick to it. So those are the words. This should be a hashtag. Stick to it. Yeah, I need to create a hashtag called hashtag stick to it. Hmm. And in this day and age, we're in the age of technology. Take advantage of the internet. Take advantage of Google. Or take advantage of these avenues that we have. Technology really is the great equalizer. It has leveled the playing field in so many ways. Stuff that we've had to physically do, like going to school, have pretty much been eliminated. Nowadays, to go to school, it's going to school takes on a whole nother meaning. You don't even have to go into a physical classroom anymore. You can go to a virtual classroom from the comfort of your own home. You literally can. I understand that there are even students that you have these home courses where they can where you can, if you want to raise your hand to the teacher, you push a button and you're pretty much in a virtual classroom with lots of other students. I mean, technology is something else. Hashtag goals, hashtag vision, hashtag purpose, hashtag just do it. That's right. Aaron, when you say don't waste someone's time, what do you mean? Basically, what I'm saying, EE, is that time is something, it's a precious commodity. I was just breaking it down that time is something you can never get back. Because I also said, don't waste your own time. Don't waste your time and don't waste someone else's time. I was just speaking in generally. Don't, that time is very important. That's all. And I was just giving some anecdotes and some life lessons on what to do in the new year, what to do in 2019. 2018 has come and gone, and I'm also speaking on my own personal experiences to where I believe I've wasted my time in some areas and possibly other people's time too. And I don't want to be that guy. That's what I was saying. So yeah, it's just generally speaking. I wasn't talking about a particular person. I was just saying this for everyone to, I guess I want everyone to kind of maybe learn from my experiences. And I don't know, everyone, you might have your own experiences and stuff where you've dealt with time being wasted. So that's what I was just saying. But yeah, everyone, I mean, I'm glad to see everyone here tonight in the chat. I'm glad to be on here again, talking to people, being live on our own media. You know, I feel like I think I actually watch YouTube more than regular TV. I think that's what I do. I think I have done it. But nowadays it seems like watching YouTube is probably more exciting than watching regular television. I could be wrong though. I mean, I'm not saying I don't watch TV still, but nowadays television is just, the whole landscape has changed. TV is just not what it used to be. I mean, we don't even have cartoons anymore, except I guess if you watch Nick at Night and you watch the old school stuff that we grew up on in the 80s and 90s. When I was growing up, we had actual cartoons. And also, here's something too I want to mention that right, Mina. One thing I did want to mention also is that someone brought this up about the youth today. The youth today don't even go outside and play no more. A lot of these youth today are too busy consumed in their phones and games. So, I mean, while I'm thankful for technology, at the same time, technology can also be a hindrance because now it's caused a disconnect in humanity. It's caused people to be reduced to nothing but looking down at screens and that's not healthy either. We've gone into a civilization who uses abbreviations. We have an abbreviated way of talking now. We talk to people with LOL, WTF, LAMO, and so on. We don't even speak English no one anymore. We don't bond with people no more. The human bond is all but dead. It's still some semblance of it left. It still has a little bit of life in it, but it's very increasingly dying out. Now, once again, y'all, it's nothing wrong with having our cell phones. It's nothing wrong with having technology, but there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance in anything, though. In everything, we need to have a balance. I get it, though. We use our phones to deal with business and stuff like that. I get that. I understand it. I mean, but for those of us who have children, let the children go outside and experience what it's like to play outside. Of course, you do want to supervise them. I get that too. Don't leave them unsupervised and unprotected. But these kids today don't know what it's like to go outside and throw a football or jump rope, or don't know what it's like to do that. And it's sad because it's robbing a child of, well, being a child. It's robbing these youth today have no clue of what it is to be a little kid. These youth today are growing up too fast. That's the problem. And a lot of times we don't allow these youth to be youth, and that's sad. There's this song called by an artist named Junior. He made a song called, like Mama used to say, "Take your time, young man." Like Mama used to say, "Don't rush to get old." I understand that. Oh, I understand that song very well. For those of you who are old enough to remember that song, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Andre, you know that song too? Okay, yeah. And Mama used to say, "Don't take your time, young." Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, don't rush to, if you still young, don't be rushing. Don't rush to get old. That's why when I was growing up, they used to tell these young girls to take off the makeup and stuff. Me wearing all this lipstick. I mean, now I get it. I understand it, and rightfully so. I mean, what's a girl that's not even old enough being wearing makeup and stuff? Yeah, yeah, Ned. Yeah, I know you remember the song. It's a good song too. It's by Junior. Get the song on. You can play it on YouTube. Yep. Oh, what you say? Sing, Joey. um, yeah, maybe later. Y'all, this is my cousin, Joey Boston. He's also a pastor in Florida. Yeah, y'all. But it's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to be alive. It feels good to be alive. you know, and because some people didn't make it, like I was saying, and walk around here and see people. What's up, Pure? Pure Butterflies in the building. So, how was everyone else's day today? What'd you guys do? Stayed in all day and just relaxed. Got right, right. I went to church today. Of course, I missed the message, but I got there for the baptisms. So some people believe that social media was intentional, disconnected people. What do you believe? I don't necessarily think it was made to disconnect people. I believe people can abuse it. I believe social media. I mean, I'm thankful for social media. I think social media is a good thing. I think it's I think it's oh, you slept all day. That's pretty much what I did on Christmas. And that, but yeah, I think social media was a good idea. So yeah, that's how I feel about social media. I think it. You know, what does your platform represent again? Movies and what else? Well, I like to talk about black empowerment, uplifting our people, our bettering the community, as well as filmmaking and stuff. Yeah. So, are you gonna be doing any videos and streams, EE? Hey. Just getting an understanding. You be moving around so much. Oh well. I hope that's not a bad thing. Annette B, you know me. Yeah, I'm watching Martin. Dang, is it obvious? Yeah, I'm watching all these reruns. But yeah, what I was saying is that the thing about my channel, yeah, I do black empowerment. I talk about films and stuff like that. I also do movie reviews. I talk about pretty much just about anything. What's not good, EE? I like to have a variety of things that I talk about. I don't want to talk about the same old thing. I mean, I like to keep people engaged, you know, because I realize I have followers of other races and stuff. I don't want to just talk about one thing. I like to be diverse. Okay. Yeah. So looking forward to 2019 though. Looking forward to bigger things, bigger blessings. Just doing things. Just being more spontaneous, being more about. I made a promise that this year I'm gonna be more solely focused on myself. And I know it sounds selfish, but I say that for a reason. Sometimes you have to be focused on what it is that you need to do. You have to be focused on yourself in order to really accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. You have to focus on yourself. But EE, what's not good though? Who does your dreads? I have a sister, and there's a sister I go to out in Inglewood, California. She hooks me up. You learned that some time back. What's up, Silks? Yeah, Silks BB scratching. By the way, Silks, I really enjoyed you and LMP on the chat on the stream this morning. That was some very encouraging stuff you all were talking about. I'm talking about you, Poetic Kells. That was very encouraging. We need to do more stuff like that. We need to do more. We need to embrace each other more. We need to do more uplifting of one another. We need to stop talking about what our inadequacies are, and those who, if it's really that much of an issue, then we need to do something to help. I mean, if you got a problem with a person, then maybe you could help them out with their situation. So yeah. 2019 is anytime, it ought to be a year of new beginnings. Ought to be a new outlook, a new you. Yep. See what else. Jalen says he been on MGTOW channels. Just as a question, Aaron, not a stupid question. Yeah, I've been checking out some of these other people's channels, but I don't really follow their way of thinking. No, I don't. Just listening to what some of these guys believe in, but I'm not in the MGTOW mindset. I don't necessarily believe that. I believe that men and women need each other. Are there some things that women are there some things that women do? And are there some things that men do? Yeah, I agree. I mean, we are wired differently. Before all this behavior of men going their own way, I don't really believe in that. Now, going their own way to do what? I can't get with that. I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to dog them out, but I don't necessarily agree with that lifestyle or that way of thinking. That's just me. I don't believe it's productive. I really don't. I mean, you got these women. I mean these men who don't want to deal with women, and to me, it's just not natural. It's just not natural to me. Hey, Ella Faith Jones, totally blessed. How you doing? I mean, men and women were created for each other. That's the way I look at it. So that whole mindset, and even in some aspects of the manosphere, it's this that attitude is pretty pervasive. But I don't believe in that really. Going their own way to, yeah, yeah, to Wonderland, yeah. I mean, I wonder where they're gonna go their own way too, because that mindset, for one thing, I understand this about. I just found this out about MGTOW. MGTOW was actually designed. It's another white construct. It was designed for white men because they were dealing with issues with their women. The thing is, a lot of black men adopted this same mindset, but black men have their own version of it. It's called Ibmore, which to me is another divisive label and tactic, because men being around each other, for one thing, it's not. I'll say it once. I'll say it again. It's not conducive. It's not a productive lifestyle. I mean, they some of their talking points. They're saying to they're saying that, well, men need to get their own thing, their own lives together, need to get their own money together. Okay, well, that's something you should be doing anyway. I mean, you have to be in a group of people just to do that. I mean, I think some of that stuff is just common sense. You should be getting yourself together. You should be already getting your life together. I mean, you have to be in an organization of unhappy people to do that. And because a lot of the men on a lot of these channels seem to be very unhappy. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but no, but I'm not going to dog these brothers. I'm not going to berate them. And the same thing with these women that hate men. It's a very unproductive lifestyle. And a lot of these guys, a lot of these women are hurting. It's all really this all comes out of hurt and bitterness and anger. But this is something I have to say too, because I've heard this before. I've heard women say that they want to do with the bad boy and stuff like that. They want, okay, get this. Say you get with the bad boy, but the bad boy treats you the way a bad boy would treat you, and then you get upset and you want to go crying. Well, you knew he was a bad boy when you got with him. If you know he's a bad boy, if you know he's gonna cheat around and step out on you, then why do you get with him? See, to me, that's not using common sense right there. And then you got these guys out here that put themselves out there to get with some of these women that are known to play the field. You knew that anyway. I mean, why would you as a man go date say a stripper? You know this woman is with a guy. What's a bad boy? A bad boy. You know, basically a thug. That's what a lot of these women want. A thug. Welcome back, Andre. That's all. I mean, they want what they're used to hurt. Yeah. So Jalen, I hope that answered your question. I mean, I have been on some of these MGTOW brothers channels and stuff, but I don't agree with their way of life. I don't agree with their lifestyle because that's just not me. So yeah, I mean, there's ways of you don't have to get with a thug to get a dominant guy. See, a lot of women. Let me tell you something. The Bible speaks about submission, but the word submit does not mean what you think it to mean. See, that word submit has been taken out of context and it's been used, it's also been weaponized and used to demean women. And that's what, see, the word submit simply means to let someone have watch over you, let someone be responsible for you. That's what submit means. See, just like man has to submit to God, or God, I mean, that's why, and then a woman is not supposed to submit to just any kind of man. A woman means submitting to her husband. That's what that means. If you're a single woman, you don't have to submit to any man. And I said that. I'm about to go live in a few minutes. All right, Andre. No flagging and doxing people. What you mean by that, Jalen? Who's being flagged and who's being doxed? Word said for man to love women, but I love them. Yep, there you go, Silks. So I hope I was able to answer some questions. I really do. So EE and Silk, for that matter, are you all gonna start doing lives and videos? Doxing, getting out people. Yeah, I know what doxing is. Jalen, I know what it is. It's when you put people's addresses and stuff out. But I was saying, what context were you saying that in? What I was speaking of did somebody do that to you recently? What's going on, Mike Okia? You got flagged 4 times, Jalen. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I mean, was the video content, did it violate the community guidelines of YouTube, or was it something you said, or what was the purpose? Why did they flag you? That's not my area. I'm more so self promote people's pages and must in most movies and comedy, etc., etc. You see why I do. Okay, I get what you're saying, EE. Well, I'm looking forward to it, EE. I'm looking forward to it. But back to you, Jalen. Man, sorry that happened to you. Um, I hope that I hope you don't. It doesn't cause any problems with you or anything like that. Yeah, put something up and got flagged for it. What was it? What was the? Well, did you have some offensive content? I mean, is it something you said? I mean, because that's one thing that people will get you for too. They'll flag you if you have obscene content or something that would they would deem to be any kind of violation of their community guidelines. So yeah, you definitely got to be careful. Andre chopping down, right? And don't care who don't like it. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. But my goal is this though. Don't let nothing hold you back. Don't let don't like see if y'all can see my shirt. What does it say? It says need new haters. The old ones are starting to like me. That's what haters do. They hate. That's their job. So when you're doing something, when you're being successful in a roundabout way, you're basically giving the haters a job to do, to hate on you. Oh, okay. Thank you, EE. Yeah. I brought it in Hollywood about 3, 4 years ago. Yeah, at one of those boutique stores. So yeah, we definitely need to forget what people think. Go for yours. Go for broke. You know. Yep. But yeah, I hope I kept everyone engaged tonight. I hope everyone enjoys the content. I really hope everyone enjoys my content. Now give me a one if first of all, if everyone enjoys the content, and if everyone can feels encouraged by what I say, and let me know where everyone's from. I hear that 30 women flag black men's channels. Well, you know what, Jalen, it's a lot of that going on. But brother, tell you something, you gotta go on. You gotta go on with your life, man. You gotta decide, listen, I'm gonna you gotta keep on moving. You just gotta keep it rolling. A lot of these, I realize there's a lot of these gender wars going on, particularly in Black YouTube. It's very counterproductive. That's why I don't get involved in that. I get so sick and tired of hearing all these topics about black women's hair and makeup, and sometimes people, the problem is people don't know how to agree without being disagreeable. And some people just go overboard with it. What's up, brother the Nubian? My brother the Nubian. I hear you, brother the Nubian, man. Go on and get that paper, bro. Trust me, I know, man. Get that money. All right. From the Bay Area, okay. E. What is another option? What is another option than one? What do you mean, Silks? What's up, Malcolm? How you doing? No, I'm singing E40. Some okay. That's right. That's right. E40 is from the Bay Area. Yeah, I think E40 is from. Is he from Vallejo or Oakland? I've seen E40 in person. Yeah, I think he is from Vallejo. Yeah, I think he is from Vallejo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like a few songs from E40. I've seen E40 in person. He came to LA. It was on an episode of a TV show that I worked on. Don't he make sprinkle me? I don't know. I don't know, Jalen. So Andre said Paris was dope back in the day too. Oh yeah, I know. I used to listen to Paris. Paris was he was conscious too. Okay, so Silk says you said put a one in the chat. Oh, if you're satisfied with how you are engaging with this in the chat, I ask you. Oh, the other option that I also said this. I also said where where's everybody from? Put where you from. That's all. Yep, sprinkle me. I think I. You know what? I think I remember that song. That song came back out in the day, didn't it? Was it like in the '90s or something? Man, we got a lot of people from California here. Okay, cool. There's a lot of good hip artists that, in some way, you would call underground. Andre, Nicotina, and YG are coming to Portland soon. Okay. EE says timer, water 40, water, sprinkle me. I think I've heard it. Alexandria, Virginia. Right. VA. Andre in the building. Yeah. Yeah, E40. I listened to E40. So who else did I listen to? Who was what was that cat's name? Not, wait a minute. Rapping Forte. Wasn't he from the Bay Area? Him and Yuck Mouth. I think they were from the Bay Area too. Who is your favorite? Well, you know what, Mac, there's so many artists I like. I can't really name a favorite. Yeah, it's so many of them that I like. I can't really name level it. I can't really narrow it down to a favorite. But yeah, I was definitely big on Tupac. Pac was definitely man too. Yeah, I liked Pac. Pac when he was with Digital Underground and we came solo. I'm an R&B head. I was just listening to Lisa Fisher. You know, the thing is, I listened. There's a lot of songs that I liked growing up back in the day, but a lot of them I don't necessarily know who the artists were. I like the songs, but I forget who the artists were. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, brother the Nubian. How about right now? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Oh, Silks. What I, what I was saying yesterday is that my Gmail seems like it's shot. I mean, I don't know what the heck is wrong with my Gmail, but I'm not receiving any of my emails at all. Andre says I listen to old R&B only if there's a knack for so through yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it might be this phone. I have to go on the computer to check my email and find out what the deal is with my Gmail account. Yeah, Andre, I'm watching Martin. Did you get email? Did you email me for the? Yeah, I did. I sent it to you, Silks. Yeah, I did send it to you, but if you sent me a response, if you email me a response, I couldn't find it. So which episode, Andre? This is the episode where Martin and Gina buy a restaurant, and Stan comes back and helps them invest in it. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I was answering. Answered Silk's question. I did answer your question, right, Silks? Yeah, I read it. So yeah. Bottom line is this though. You didn't get the email. Yeah, actually I did. Yeah, that was me, Silks. That I emailed you for that question. And if I don't know, my Gmail has been acting real janky over the Christmas. It's been acting very janky. Blue Streak was funny as hell too. But all his stuff is great. Oh yeah, Martin's been through some stuff. He's been through I think he went through some kind of medical condition. He went through I think he had a nervous breakdown or something. Shoot, he almost died. They say that he was running around LA. I think he was wearing a hoodie or something and some kind of coat in like 100-degree weather or something, that his temperature shot up. I mean, yeah, he was in some bad shape. I saw Blue Streak. It said, "No, you didn't answer my question." Way above in the chat. Oh, let me see. Which question? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, Silks. Hold on, Silks. Okay, so it says, you said put a one in the chat if we are satisfied. How are you engaging with us? Oh, ask for another option. Oh. So the question I was asking is if you're enjoying the content. And what is the other option? I said also the other part of the question I asked was where put everyone put where they're from. That's what I also asked. If that was the option you meant, or do you talking about an option to the first question of, hold on, let me don't want this to go out. Yeah, are you talking about an option to the chat? I mean, to the question as far as if I'm answering everyone's questions. Remember how about was shooting in the store? He was sitting there eating chips. Now they were trying to kill that man when his driver was robbing the store and he was eating the chips. Wow, Martin did that? So let's see what everyone's talking about now. So who was sitting in a store eating some chips? The driver robbed the store. Who did this? Oh, Blue Streak. You know, so I haven't seen that movie in. I haven't seen that movie in. Shoot, that movie came out what 98, 99. Man, Andre, you were born in what 90? You were born in 2000, huh? Yeah, that's right, man. You had to been born in 2000. Wow, brother. October 21st. Yeah. So anyway, I kind of feel like I'm rambling on, but my goal is to have better content, to be more professional, to be more engaging, to be more understanding. You asked me what was it I do with my channel, why you want to know. I said if I were paying attention, you know what I am doing with my channel. I I think I do remember you saying that, Silks. Right. I get what you're saying. I should have been paying more attention. I get it. I understand. I do need to stop being distracted. My bad, Silks. You did say that. I definitely got to work on my memory. Been a while. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta work on my stop being distracted, looking at these reruns that I've seen already before, and so that's one of my improvements I plan on making in 2019 to stop being distracted so easily. but I want to be more of a start hosting panels. I want to start inviting people to. I want my channel to grow. I want my channel to be more than what it is. Want to. I'm not saying I'm trying to be super popular or anything like that, but I want to be more, yeah, more engaging. I want to be more informative. That's the word. I want to be more informative. I want to be able to break stuff down to people more. All right, good, Andre. You're gonna start coming on panels. That's good, man. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Andre. Yeah, and I want to start yeah, doing more live streams. I want to be in people's playlists too. But see, I want to be there. I want to be known for good reasons. I don't want to be. I'm not saying I'm trying to be famous, but I don't want to be infamous either. And you know, Andre, I enjoy your content, man. I really enjoy you out there. There's this brother that we follow, Andre. His name is Life Machine Power. We call him LMP. He's based out of Canada. He's a good brother. You should come and check him out. You too, Andre. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. Well, cool, Andre. Yeah, definitely come and check out, man. We over there too. Matter of fact, I think I think that's how I met you, right? Over at LMP. I think that's how I met you. I think that's how I also met Silks too. I think I met you and Silks around the same time, didn't I? Well, actually, fame and infamy are two slightly different things. See, infamy, that's when you're known for like bad reasons. Basically, when you're known for bad reasons, I don't want to be one of those types of people. I want to have a good reputation. It's good to have a good name. A good name is to be had more than anything. So I'm having two different things with. Okay, so I was answering Andre. Now, yeah. Okay, yeah, you answered the question. Yeah, I met you and Silks around the same time. Yeah. No, because you don't pay attention. You infamous in my book. If you keep ignoring my comments, I'm trying really hard, Silks, to pay attention. I'm trying to work on. I'm working on that. I think I'm like halfway tired too. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna do better though. Books. I'm gonna do better. It's time to put all my ideas and goals into play to wake up and heal our people. There you go, Andre. I'm gonna do better though, Silks. Yeah, my bad on that one. So I take I take the responsibility for that one myself. I hope you can forgive me for that. Well, you really you get a pass if you are tired. Male LMP through Lady Mocha. Okay. Well, what the hell? Sorry about that, y'all. I had a software update. Mm. But I appreciate that, Silks. Cause you know what, Silks? You know I got nothing but love and respect for you and everyone here, and I would never purposely ignore anyone's comment. So I really definitely appreciate that. You know, you all have been real. Y'all been real good to me. And I do appreciate every last one of y'all. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And if you felt that I did ignore your comment, if I wasn't paying attention, by all means, please forgive me, and I do apologize for that. Do you accept that, Silks? Do you accept my apology? Am I still, am I still good with you? Oh, be careful, Andre. The new YouTube algorithm. So now the word you gotta say now is support or follow. Yeah, you can't say that other word no more. I wouldn't know anyone if it wasn't for her not down playing anyone's channel, but I only followed the celebs and comedians, food and fashion. You can thank her. Oh, shoot, yeah. I like Lady Mocha too. Cafe de Paris. Oh yeah, I like Lady Mocha also. EE. Yeah. Oh yeah. No problem, Andre. I mean, trust me. I mean, it's their platform, their rules. So we gotta do what they say. Mm, excuse me. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, that's another way to say it. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, everyone take time to get to know each other, mingle with one another. But y'all, I'm so thankful for y'all. I really do. And this is my last stream of 2018. And I just wanted to speak to you all, my supporters, let you know that I love you a lot. No, not until you go to my channel and critique a video two or three or all if you have the time or share 8 minutes of your time. I think I have an 8 minute video. I'll do that. I'll do that, Silks. I would do that. I would do that. I would definitely do that. But man, Damon D. How you doing? Welcome. First time here. I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome. But yeah, I would check out. I would definitely check out your channel, Silks, and I would definitely do apologize for that, and I would definitely critique you on that. I will accept that. I would do that. Man, I feel like I'm rambling. I must really. But you know what, y'all? I'm gonna literally see you next year. But I'm about to wrap this up, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. No, I'm not on the East Coast, bruh, Damon. I'm not on the East Coast at all. So anyway, family, I'm gonna wrap this up. I love you all. Then you would know what I am doing with my channel, and you would not have asked me. You absolutely right about that, Silks. I get you. It finally sunk in. I get what you're saying. I'm gonna do that. You just curious. Have a good night and gotta go too, man. Oh, okay. Damon D. Thank you for briefly stopping through. So I love you, family. And once again, Silks, I stand corrected. But be blessed. Be a blessing. Love you all. Peace.